to what all
Happy or
of
so
you
close.
5 people have been waiting for, and I'm sure what we've been waiting for, our top 5 films of the year.
I feel like we're gonna have some similarities on these.
I tried
I
to
think
be
we could have
different.
some similarities. Yeah. Do you guys want to briefly say what went into making your list here?
Yeah, I mean, for me specifically, I went with rewatchability. I wanted it to be different from what you guys were gonna pick. There's definitely gonna be some overlap, but I hope there's not too much, but there might be some.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I gave 6 films this year 5 stars. So trying to figure out which film I was going to leave off was a tough choice. But I mean, ultimately, like, I love all of these films pretty much equally. So, yeah, I think the other one I just left off the list because it's a little too new and I haven't had enough time to really think about where it would fit yet. So,
Return to Silent
yeah,
Hill.
yeah, of course. Movie that came out this year, not last year. All right. Do you want me to start again, or do you want
Yes, sir.
Justin? You want to start?
You can go ahead and start it off.
All right. With my number 5 film of the year, I was a massive fan of Rian Johnson's Knives Out film. I loved Glass Onion, and what do you know? Wake Up Dead Man is arguably just as good as the other 2 films. I don't think I would put it above the first Knives Out. It may be above Glass Onion, but I think what really makes this movie great is that it is able to reach a new level of philosophical understanding with its analysis of religion that I thought was incredibly fascinating. Am I a little disappointed that Benoit Blanc takes a bit of a back seat to this movie? Sure, but Josh O'Connor, who plays the main priest, is just giving such an excellent and nuanced performance here that despite the movie being well over 2 hours, I was pretty much engrossed by from start to finish.
Yeah, I mean, I also gave the movie 5 stars, but I did not make my list strictly just because it did have some flaws. Thinking back to it, it wasn't very memorable for me. It is not doing as well as the previous Knives Out movies. And it just went a little too slow at some parts of the movie for my liking specifically. But besides that, it was still a really good movie. I still gave it 5 stars. It didn't make the list.
Totally fair.
It, so.
Oh, you didn't watch it? Oh, dude, you should watch it.
Didn't see it.
It's still worth watching.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic.
Yeah, no, didn't see it, unfortunately.
All right.
Well,
Ryan, what is your number 5?
My number 5 is one that I don't think either of you would put on your list, but I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was different. I thought it was fun. It was Dangerous Animals.
I don't have it on my list.
I fell asleep during that movie.
I know you did.
I know. We saw that movie where I was like, I was trudging through the end of the school year and I was exhausted. And that day, I think I fell asleep through 90% of it. Frankly, I need to give it a rewatch because I've heard nothing but great things about it. It's a great idea.
Yeah, it's a great idea. It's a great premise. The acting is fantastic in it. It's a great thriller, anxiety, the whole movie. It's really good. I really enjoyed it.
Fabulous. Justin, seen it?
No, did not see it yet.
Oh, well, then you have a couple great movies that you need to watch immediately, my man.
I do.
All right, Justin, what's your top 5? What's your number 5?
Number 5 is something that I also recently just saw too. F1 with.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, I am not a racing fan. I do not care about racing. I don't care about cars. I'm not a car person. But for some reason, racing movies just do it for me. Like Ford versus Ferrari, even the Fast and Furious movies, as dumb as they are, I get enjoyment. But F1 surprised me. Like, I liked how they put so much strategy into it, trying to, figure out how racing, it's not just go fast or make the turn. Like, there's so much intricacies into it. There's so much strategy. It's like listening to a football coach, plan out a game plan. Like, it was just it felt so detailed in how it was all done. One thing I didn't care for was the whole, oh, he's old, he can't do this still type of thing. Like, I kind of hate that trope. but both Brad Pitt and the other guy were both great in it. Their chemistry off of them was nice. I liked bouncing off of each other was well done. And then the scenes were shot so well. Like they made you feel like you were in the car. They tense you up because you don't know like when someone's gonna crash, if someone's gonna crash, with how fast they're going. It was just an enjoyable experience.
Yeah, it was easily probably like if we were doing top 5 theatrical experiences this year, that would have been on there. Like it's just an awesome movie to see on a huge screen. Yeah, I mean, Justin, I think one of the best parts of F1 is that it doesn't make any assumptions that you know a lot about F1 going in. So while still being a really enjoyable racing film, it does a good job of kind of explaining the nuances of F1 to the audience so you're not like outright lost.
Exactly.
I totally understand your criticism with the old man trying to like recover his legacy thing, but I think Pitt is just such a magnetic actor that he can make it work. Like, yeah, it doesn't make my top 5 list. I don't think it's like as great of a spectacle film as something like Top Gun Maverick was a couple years ago. But yeah, I mean, I echo virtually everything you said. It's a really fun movie. Ryan, did you see it?
I didn't watch it, no. I usually also don't like car movies, but I mean, I might eventually give it a chance. I'm not super into car movies. I'm not super into Brad Pitt, so it didn't really call to me right away. And
that's totally fair.
From the way it looks, I felt like it would have been a better movie to see in theaters, and I feel like I won't get that same experience at home.
100%.
It is a different feeling.
It was so awesome. Like I saw it on like the Ultra screen, like opening week with like a decent sized audience, and it was just awesome. Yeah. All right. My number 4 is a movie called Eddington. Any of you guys see this one?
I want to. I
missed it, but I didn't see it. Yeah.
Yeah. So Ari Aster has proven himself to be a really great film auteur. I think maybe 2 films ago I would have called him a horror auteur when he came out with Hereditary and Midsommar. But his last 2 movies, Beau is Afraid and Eddington, the film we're talking about now, he has kind of gotten out of the horror angle, and he is just really interested in answering questions that he has about society. He's clearly gotten to a point where he'll get whatever budget he wants to make these movies, and he just makes whatever the hell he wants. Screw the critics, screw the fans, and there's something to really respect about this one. So with Eddington, he takes on the sort of red versus blue dynamic of modern American politics, but it's so much more nuanced in it, where he also is criticizing small town dynamics. Joaquin Phoenix gives a fantastic performance. Just like with Beau is Afraid, it all culminates with a really great action-packed end credit scene, or like end scene that leads to one of the best final shots, I think, in the movie that we've seen. So I would definitely check out Eddington for sure.
Definitely. Yeah, it's definitely on my list to watch. Yeah. It piqued my interest a lot. So I mean, I'm definitely interested. You know me and Pedro.
I think it's the first true COVID movie too.
Yeah.
Like there are a couple horror movies that have kind of been like allusions to COVID, but like this is a movie that is so exclusively about COVID.
No, actually, you should watch a movie called Sick. Sick is a horror movie specifically about COVID.
I saw Sick. I didn't like it. But
well, it was good. So, you know what? Go to hell.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Ryan, what's your number 4?
My number 4 is one that I had been waiting about 20-some years for. It did also catch me by surprise by how good I liked it. What this is. It is The Long Walk. It was a great year for Stephen King movies. I thought it was going to be something else. What did you think it was going to be?
I thought it was going to be Toxic Avenger.
No. Actually, Toxic Avenger did not make it on the list. It is an honorable mention. So I will mention that right now. Yes, Toxic Avenger would probably be my number 6. No, I waited 20 years for The Long Walk. I did read the book when I was a wee lad in middle school. It was one of my favorite books growing up. And they did a fantastic job. The acting is great. Some might say the monologue is Oscar worthy, which I don't believe it was nominated.
No.
But either way, it was a fantastic movie, and I highly suggest you watch it.
Yeah, I mean, I said in my review that this movie should have sucked. Like the concept, while a interesting concept, doesn't really scream movie, right? But because Cooper Hoffman and David Johnson are so captivating in their roles, and just like the conversations they're having, I was pretty much enamored with not just the concept of The Long Walk, but also like who these characters are as people. And no, that movie was pretty great.
Yeah, I mean, it's my number 2, and I
Oh.
thought going into you hear the premise and it's a game of just people walking, and you think that sounds like the stupidest thing ever. Like, why would that be entertaining? But the characters bring it to life. They make you feel bad when anybody dies. Like, you don't want to see anyone to die, but you know all of them have to die but one. And they do it all so well, and like you guys all hit it on the head. Like, there's nothing much more to say. It's a good film. It's a great film.
Yeah.
Even the characters that are like perceived as like fodder, right? Like you feel sympathy for like the little bit of narrative juice you get about them. And maybe it helps that a couple of them were 100%. So
no, and they did so well with casting and everything. It was the perfect mix, perfect situation. There's a reason why it took so long for that movie to get made. I know it was in development hell for, like I said, almost 20 years. So fantastic
Perfect
job.
storm.
Yep.
Perfect storm at the right time.
all right, Justin, what is your number 4?
My number 4 is a movie that shocked me by a lot, and that was Life of Chuck.
It is my number 3.
Yep.
Okay.
I went into it, and I even told Ryan, I was like, I really don't want to see this movie. It does not look good. It doesn't seem like it's the type of movie I would enjoy. I was like, I'd rather go see How to Train Your Dragon instead of seeing this.
Yep.
And like, surprisingly, we had a wheel spin to see what movie we were going to see, and and I'm glad we saw that, because seeing How to Train Your Dragon would not have been as good as this movie. This movie definitely made you feel things, and it took you for a ride in the weirdest way, almost, but in a good way.
And Justin, I don't know how you felt, but like it was almost over 2 hours for sure, right? And it was like the movie started, you have that 15-minute period of like, okay, this is weird, I don't fully get it. And then after that period, when the movie starts, it's like the movie's over. Literally, I was like, wait, that's the credits?
Yeah, it flew by, but you enjoyed every
bit of it.
It's almost like life.
Yes.
You know, like life flies by, and it's like, dang, it's already 20 years since. Yeah, of Chuck or Justin or Ryan or Tyler.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I clearly didn't like it as much as you guys did. I think it's a pretty solid. It's a movie that's got solid moments. I don't think it like perfectly like comes together in the end. Like I think there is one scene that's kind of stuck with me. It's that beginning scene when the world is supposedly ending and the stars just start kind of exploding out of the sky. Yes. Like that really, really stuck with me.
So cool.
Like Hiddleston is putting a lot of that dance number. Mark Hamill's in yet another Stephen King adaptation this year.
Unrecognizable.
But yeah,
I mean, you liked my review. Thank you. It's my last chance to bring that up.
No, I mean, I think where I was a little disappointed is like I know Flanagan can do better. And it was just kind of an interesting choice that he made to tackle this movie instead of something that I think had maybe a little bit more for him to chew on as a director. But by no means is that like it's not like my number 1 movie is your guys's worst movie of the year kind of situation, right?
No, probably will be, yeah.
Yeah, probably. All right. Yep,
no,
sorry, go ahead.
I just want to say that, like, never mind, cut it. I don't remember. I forgot.
Okay.
Okay.
Parker? All right. So, my number 3 movie of the year. I don't know if you guys have seen this yet, because I know I only went and saw it with Lizzie. One Battle After Another.
I have not watched it, but I want to watch it. I know it's good.
Yeah, same.
But guys, I also really expected that to be your number 1, so I'm shocked now.
Nope, not my number 1. One Battle After Another is probably Paul Thomas Anderson's masterpiece. It's a film with such incredibly deep resonating themes of injustice and resistance that are perfect for our current political climate. Leonardo DiCaprio gives yet another career-defining performance. I mean, frankly, this movie's filled with career-defining performances, even from the newcomers. Chase Infinity, who plays his daughter, is great. Tiana Taylor, who has a massive role in the first part of the film, is fantastic. And Sean Penn returns, giving one of the most insane villain performances that you will see in a movie this year. If you guys are familiar with like David Lynch and movies like Blue Velvet, like it's a character ripped straight out of Blue Velvet. And the movie it's so much fun. You can tell it's a director who is like clicking on all cylinders, just having absolutely tons of fun making the movie. It's probably going to win a ton of Oscars this year. It's a fantastic movie. It's worth every second of the viewing experience, and it flies by for being well almost 3 hours long. One battle after another is great. You guys need to watch it immediately. I've said you guys don't have any thoughts. I was hoping to talk about it more.
I want it's on my list, but
yeah, it's a movie I want to see, but that's all I got really.
I do like me Leo, so
Emilio?
I do like me some Leo.
Oh, Leo. I thought you said
I thought you said Emilio too. I'm like, what is this? Night at the Roxbury?
Emilio has to be in this movie. I can promise you that. All right. Yeah. So, Ryan, what's your number 3?
Well, my number 3 was Life of Chuck, so.
Okay.
I'm going to hold off on my honorable mentions. Last time I spoiled other people's stuff, so.
Nope, that's fine. We'll do honorable mentions before we do our number 1. Let's do that.
Sounds good.
All right, Justin, what's your number 3?
Number 3 is, I don't know if Tyler's seen it. I know Ryan hasn't seen it because he told me he hasn't seen it. Predator Killer of Killers is my number 3.
That's the animated one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw Badlands. I haven't seen Killer of Killers yet.
Yes, I enjoyed the animation to it. I'm a sucker for good animation movies. If it's done really well, I will watch it and enjoy it. I enjoyed the story. At first, I thought it was going to be a TV series, which I don't know if I would have enjoyed more or less than the movie itself, but I liked how all 3 other stories come together into one story, and nobody felt lesser than anybody else. They all had their own set of skills to face the predators. All the predators were different that were going up against everybody. It was I know the guy who worked on Prey is the same one who worked on this one, so they both connect on each other. I'm interested to see what they do with it going further. Because after seeing this and Prey, I enjoyed both of the Predator movies. So I'm kind of hopeful for the Predator series at this point. But yeah, I mean, I'm a sucker for good animation, and I enjoy the animation so much, and it gave it so much life without even, because 2 of the sections, they don't even talk much, and it's not in English. Like, you don't need to have all this dialogue just to have a good scene. You know, actions do speak louder than words, and I felt like this did it a little bit better than some movies should have done. Or could have done, I should say.
So have you not seen Badlands?
I have.
Oh, okay. You were kind of talking like you hadn't seen it, but yeah, I want to see it. I love where Dan Trachtenberg is taking this franchise. Mm-hmm. It's already been a franchise where, it could be kind of episodic or anthology-like in nature. So, like, him just being like, okay, so why do we just have to keep the Predator as a villain? Right? Like, why not give these creatures some depth? And I think that's great. So I can't wait to see it. I will see it eventually, as long as you guys promise to watch one battle after another.
I'll watch that, and I'll watch Killer of Killers, because I really like Badlands a lot. And Badlands was actually the first Predator, anything I've seen since Predator 2, way back in the day.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
They got some hidden gems in that series.
Yeah, I would agree. I think for the most part, it's a pretty strong franchise. I don't think every movie's great, but I think every movie's at least good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
There's only like the Predator, I think, is the only one I don't care for. That's the last one.
I just don't remember anything about it. I remember seeing it in theaters, but like I don't remember anything about it.
Nothing beats the Predator 2 video game for the original Xbox, though.
Concrete Jungle, baby.
Yeah, it was surprisingly really good. I remember tricking my dad into buying me that as a kid, and saying that you could like fillet people and hang them up from the street. And I was just like, whoa, this is the coolest.
All right. Number 2. My number 2 Actually, these last two for me are both horror movies, which just shows how far horror has come. My number 2 movie is Weapons.
Oh man, I have a feeling we flip-flopped our favorite movies.
Yeah, we probably did because I have a feeling I know what's coming next for you. Yeah, no, Weapons. Zach Krager, his first movie, Barbarian, was just absolutely incredible. I loved every second of it. Ryan, you said you didn't like that movie, right?
No, it was fine. I didn't like it as much as I liked Weapons.
Yeah, no, I think Weapons is him doing his best Denis Villeneuve Prisoners moment, where he takes this sort of central mystery of children disappearing, adds in a little bit of elements of witchcraft, and tells the story in a non-linear fashion that is just so fascinating. And I just loved virtually every minute of this. I think Amy Madigan gives like a career-defining performance as Gladys in this movie, not just like because she looks funny, but because she is genuinely terrifying in that performance. And I'll be honest, I don't think I laughed harder at an ending this year than I did with Weapons. And the fact that I laughed that hard at a movie's ending that's supposed to be that scary is so great. But like, there's other comedic elements in that movie, like how they run. Josh Brolin being scared at his scream and rising up out of bed and being like, "What the F?" Like, like it's just like
the 7
like
hot dogs,
Krager has
like everything.
Yeah, Krager has such a great grasp of how to use comedy in horror movies, and I can't wait to see what he does next. Weapons was great.
Agreed. I loved it. It is actually my number 1, so I will say that right away. It was probably my favorite movie of the year. I actually recently rewatched it with my wife, and Justin knows my wife very well. And I will tell you that she watched the entire movie without being on her phone, which is huge for my wife. And you will also know that she doesn't really usually like the extra gore and stuff like that, and she loved it. So, like, that says a lot for the movie for my wife to not be on her phone.
There's some sneaky, gory moments in that movie too. Like,
I was laughing so hard that I forgot how gory that final scene is. Like, that was a little much for her. She was like, "Okay, I think we could be done with this," but I was just laughing my ass off.
Oh God, it's so like I'm just thinking about it now. I'm like, do I after we get off this podcast just go put on that final scene
Do
and
it,
just like
dude.
laugh my ass?
Just watch the whole movie again. It's such a good movie.
Oh, it's so good. I've only watched it. I think I've watched it 3 times, and like I feel like I need to watch it at least 1 or 2 more times to just love it the amount I think it deserves to be loved.
Agreed. I'm really excited to see where Krager goes next, because like I said, Barbarian was fine. It wasn't all that great, but Weapons is like a masterpiece. It's gonna go down for me in one of my favorite movies for sure of modern day.
100%. All right, Ryan, what's your number 2? Bring it on. Let's talk about it.
Okay, well, my number 2 is a movie that's not really well known. It's really small. It didn't really make too much at the box office, but it is actually called Sinners, if anybody's heard of it.
Nope, never heard of it.
Oh, well,
it's my number 1 too.
Is it really both of your number ones?
It's my number 1 movie here.
I debated really hard because the movie gets so much love. I mean, it broke a world record for most Oscar nominations. It's being loved. So like, I didn't want to give it my number 1. I also like have only seen it that one time, so it kind of died off for me a little bit now that I haven't seen it again. If I watched it again, I might change my mind again, but I don't want to watch it again because I'm a hipster and I don't like how much people like it. It makes me mad, and I have to be different and I like movies that people don't like. That's my stance.
I mean, I hate you for that. I think more people should watch it because it's just an absolute perfect movie.
Yeah.
Like, Coogler has somehow found a way to make a vampire movie somehow so thematically engaging that it's easily going to be one of the most memorable movies of this decade, if not my lifetime. Like, I can't explain how much I love this movie. As a history teacher, how Coogler decides to incorporate African-American life and the struggles that various communities, from African Americans to Chinese Americans to the Irish in the villain Remick, how he decides to portray and kind of bring all those together is just so fascinating to me. And even though the movie is very thematically rich, the movie is just fun to watch, man. Like I watched the movie 4 times and I could go put it on right now and enjoy myself. And that goes without saying. Sinners has probably one of my favorite pure scenes of cinema of all time. Like the scene in the juke joint that transcends time is set up so perfectly by the beginning of the movie. It was incredible on a big IMAX like screen. I know Ryan, you think that scene is incredibly overrated.
It's my least favorite part of the movie, to be honest.
That's so sad because I think that scene just is absolutely one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen put to film.
It completely takes me out of the film, to be honest. And like I understand that music is so important with the film, but like it was too experimental for me. Once again, it took me out of the film. It took me out of the history. It could have been done better in other ways. If they,
I don't know what's experimental about it. Like it's basically this idea that there are people who are able to transcend time and space through music, and all of those people in there are being conjured by Sammy, who is yet another one of those people who can conjure ancestors from time and space through music. Like it's just a culmination of all of those lyrical and audio storytellers.
yeah,
And it's incredible.
yeah, and that would be awesome, except it's not. And it would be cool, except for it's not. I just don't. It doesn't vibe with me. I'm sorry. Like. It's a great movie. You're right. It's got great themes. It's thematically beautiful. Michael B. Jordan does a fantastic job acting. Literally, the entire cast is fantastic. To do a double role like that, it's Oscar worthy. He's gonna win an Oscar. But like,
no, he's not.
what's he up against?
He's either going to lose to Timothy Chalamet for Marty Supreme or Leo for One Battle After Another.
Yeah. Well, Leo never wins Oscars. He's won like once his entire career. So,
movie he won.
Yeah, for a movie he shouldn't have won it for.
Yeah. I just it's the one thing I can't vibe with in the movie. Besides that, I agree with you that it's gonna go down as the modern day oh God, I'd hate to compare the two, but the Quentin Tarantino, Dusk Till Dawn. It's very similar thematically, but I don't want to compare the two. Yeah.
No. It borrows elements from that. It borrows elements from The Thing. Coogler's clearly a big horror guy. You can see his influences in that movie for sure.
Yeah.
Justin, what did you think of Sinners? It's your number 1 too. Yeah. Talk about it, my man.
I mean, obviously, the dual roles, the cast is great. The sets look amazing. Like you feel like you're in that time period. Something I told Ryan that he didn't even catch right away is the aspect ratio changes during different scenes. It's not the same aspect. You get widescreen, full screen. Like it changes so many times. The one-shotters you can get in there that just covers everything. Even the special effects in the movie are done so well. Like there's times where you really do believe that Michael B. Jordan is got a brother that joined him in this movie and both acted off of each other. I mean, if you watch certain scenes, you could tell there is, he's in there simultaneously, not there at the same time, but you're not looking for that because you're enjoying every base of this movie, and it gives you so much to love. That it gives you horror, it gives you drama, it gives you love, it gives you music. Like it gives all of these things, and it is something that isn't based off a different type of media like a book, a game. It's its own original idea, which I feel like this year we got a decent amount of original different ideas. Maybe some didn't hit, some did hit, but I mean, you could go on and on about how well this movie is and how much enjoyment. And I only saw it the one time, and I can still vividly remember scene by scene by scene. And you felt everything out of everybody. You felt how, one of the brothers doesn't want people coming in unless they got money. The other brother wants the people to come on and enjoy themselves. There's enough hardships. Like there's just so much that brings this movie together, and how you can't enjoy it. You can't go into this movie and be like, no, that movie sucked. Like, I can't see anyone saying this movie was not enjoyable.
It definitely has happened. I think people hate this movie just because they want to be contrarian or they don't like the thematic messages around the subjugation of African Americans. I mean, who knows? But I mean, Justin, you're so right. One of the because you talked about the aspect ratio changes. The one aspect ratio change that always gets me is right before the vampires are about to break into the juke joint. And they're all kind of lined up, ready for them to go. You'll see it shift upward, and it's just like, oh, it's about to go down right now. And it's just like,
And I won't lie, that was the first time I noticed it. Like, I even went back and rewound it just to see if it did it through the whole movie. I'm like, Jesus, it did it through the whole movie. I was just so engaged in the movie, I didn't notice it until this big epic scene where it's like, why have I not noticed this? Like, it just changes throughout the whole movie, and it's so subtly. It's not like, boom, we're gonna change the aspect here on you guys.
and I mean, I'm a guy who hates musicals. I came out of that movie. There's like 4 or 5 songs in that movie that I just have not been able to stop listening to. I mean, I Lied to You is fantastic. I mean, you could ask Lizzie. I don't know how many times I played Rocky Road to Dublin, like since that movie came out. I mean, it's just, oh God, I love Sinners so much for the sake of not talking about it more than we need to. Like, yeah. I mean, it might go down as one of my all-time favorite movies.
Tyler.
Do we want to?
Yes.
Real quick, I'm blanking here. There's a movie we saw recently that had a musical. Oh, okay, I remembered. All right, I remembered. We were comparing it to Sinners, and it was Bone Temple.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember. I was like, was that last year? What was that? Yes.
There is a scene in Bone Temple that I'm sure we will be talking about next year that just freaking rocks, dude.
Yeah. Amazing scene.
Yeah. Oh, man. All right, well, my number 1 is Sinners. Justin's number 1 is Sinners. Ryan, your number 1 is, say it again.
Weapons. But I don't think we got Justin's number 2.
Did we not get Justin's number 2?
No, I said it was The Long Walk.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
okay,
right. Sorry.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
so everyone's gone through 1 through 5s, right?
Yeah, I do. I got a couple of quick honorable mentions that I didn't get to because we didn't really do that.
Yeah, same.
Let's do it.
Well, yeah, do you have some first, Tyler?
Oh, sure. I mean, so the only other movie that I gave 5 stars to that I didn't put in here was Marty Supreme. I think it's just a fantastic use of the Safdie brothers formula. Chalamet gives an incredible performance. It's a truly engaging movie from start to finish, but I saw it pretty recently. That's why I kept it off there. Other movies I like this year, these aren't necessarily like 4.5 to 4, just general movies that I'm looking on here that I really, really dug. Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein was great. Final Destination Bloodlines was a lot of fun. Bring Her Back, the second Philippou Brothers movie, was great. I really dug. I'm making my way through all the Oscar movies. I watched a movie that's nominated for visual effects called The Lost Bus. That's the one where Matthew McConaughey's like the bus driver during the California wildfires. Incredible VFX in that movie. I don't think I laughed harder in a movie this year than I did with Naked Gun.
Yeah.
F1 was good. Superman was incredible. Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty decent year for movies. Those are probably all my legitimate honorable mentions.
Yeah, real quick.
Yeah.
You had mentioned earlier tonight that you said you didn't know about one because you had seen it recently. What we were referring to?
Marty Supreme.
Marty Supreme. Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Marty Supreme was the only other 5-star movie I gave this year.
Well, going through mine, I just did a couple. I also wanted to bring Her Back because the Philippou brothers are really showing their nails into horror. It's really good.
That was good.
The knife scene, man. Oh,
the knife scene, and I liked Talk to Me. I like Talk to Me a lot, but Bring Her Back was just so different. You can tell that they took what they learned from Talk to Me and like made an actual good movie. And I know me and Justin were both really surprised when we saw that movie together. I think that was the first movie me and Justin wanted to saw together, actually.
Yeah, that was the first one. And I wasn't even sure about that one either.
Yep. You were like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I actually looked at you towards the end and I was like, oh God, he didn't like it. And I looked at you and I was like, how'd you like it? You were like, that was great. And I was like, oh, phew. On here, I also have, obviously, Toxic Avenger, a big one. I liked Toxic Avenger a lot. It didn't make the list, but it was a great remake. It was really funny. It was pretty faithful to the original. It was fun. It was a great movie. And the last one I have on here that I want to bring up that I don't know if either of you will agree to me, but I really, really dug Silent Night, Deadly Night remake.
It was, yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it was okay.
But yeah, those are the extra ones that I had. How about you, Justin?
Most of these are like movies that I enjoyed or I really liked, so none of them would have been my top 5 at all. Uh, Thunderbolts, I did enjoy that. I thought it was a nice change of form from Marvel. It's not the same slop we were getting over and over. It was actually something different. Ballerina, I thought was just another nice chapter in the John Wick series. Happy Gilmore 2. I know it's not the greatest movie, but I
liked it.
enjoyment
I
out of
liked it.
So like, that's all I cared about is the
Yeah.
enjoyment. Naked Gun.
Don't feel
was a
bad for
surprise
liking it.
movie.
I liked
No,
it.
I loved it.
Yeah, like Naked Gun, I thought was hilarious. Good Boy, I liked because I'm a dog person, so just that movie in general made me laugh. And then my biggest surprise movie this year was Minecraft.
Yeah.
Like I don't really care for the game. I've never played it, but I went into this movie going, I'm gonna hate this. This might be my worst rated movie, and I enjoyed it.
No, I mean, you got to give props to Jack Black and Jason Momoa 69ing. Like it's a solid movie.
We all went in there for. I went in there just for that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that movie, but it's not a movie for me. So
No, it's a movie
Enjoy
for
it,
me and
kids.
Justin, apparently.
yeah.
We're young and hip, young at heart.
All right. Well, I think that's everything. But real quick, just off the top of your head, because I'm putting you guys on the spot, any movies you're looking forward to this year?
Well, I've been looking forward to what we're seeing this coming week, even if it's going to be bad or good. But Iron Lung, I'm curious to see what Mr. Markiplier can do. We're either going to have a good horror movie or we're going to have another Tommy Wiseau incident, since he's directing, acting, producing, paying for it, self-titled release to movie theaters. Nothing on Rotten Tomatoes really, because it's a self-published movie. I've seen a lot of theaters having a lot of issues since it's self-titled with the hard drives coming in. So fingers crossed that everything goes good, but it is raking in money.
Cool. Justin?
Just because of the comic book in me, Avengers. I'm interested
Yeah.
to see if the Russos can bring back the magic and if they can steer the ship back into the right way.
No, totally agree. The reason why I asked is I pulled up 2026 for movies. Looking right off the bat, I think my biggest, most anticipated movie is The Odyssey, Christopher Nolan's movie this year. I think that'll probably be like the big movie of the summer. Avengers for me too. I think Project Hail Mary looks like a lot of fun. I plan on listening to the audiobook. I hear you got to listen to the audiobook. It's much better. Scream 7, Terrifier
Scream,
4. And you know what? I'm gonna surprise Ryan here. I'm somewhat looking forward to Evil Dead Born.
Oh my god, how did that not make my list?
I want to see. Despite my rather, wishy-washy acceptance or views of those movies, I am like always willing to go into another one expecting some fun.
So the good news about Evil Dead Burn is they have announced that there is an after credits that will contain a returning character that will not be Bruce Campbell. So I'm convinced it's either going to be the girl from Evil Dead Rise, who did survive, or it's going to be Mia from Evil Dead 2013. But most of all, my top hopes would be if they brought back Kelly and Pablo from the TV series. I would love that, to do a movie with them. It's been my dream for them to do like a crossover kind of thing. But they are leaning towards the idea of bringing back Mia or the other dude to do a crossover animation or movie with Bruce Campbell at some point.
What if it's just Evil Ash?
Also, there's a lot of movies 2026 that I'm actually excited for looking at the list. Like Super Mario 2, actually really excited. Really dig those. We've got like you said, I hate the Terrifier series, but I'll watch it, whatever.
I love those movies. I don't care. I'll defend them to the end of the earth.
Scream. I can't wait for Scream that's coming up soon. There's another one that I was really excited for, and now it's not showing up on my list because you
Strangers
put me on the
3
spot with this. Oh yes. We even pushed it back a week.
Melania movie. I'm sure we're all dying for that
Oh
one.
yeah, the one that is. Do not get me started on this. Do not.
It's sold tens of tickets.
That's actually not saying that it's truthful or not. Don't take me for my word, but there was a little post on my neighborhood app of a screenshot of somebody on Craigslist paying people $50 to go see the movie.
I saw that too. I that's got to be fake.
It's gotta be, but I mean
like doesn't mean I can't get a good chuckle out of it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Scary Movie 6.
Yes, Scary Movie 6.
Ready or Not 2. Mandalorian and Grogu.
One.
That one shocks me.
Coyote versus Acme is finally going to be released.
Oh God.
I think that's movie's more just like what it all went through.
The one we just saw a trailer for kind of caught my attention a little bit. That Undertone movie. It intrigued me a little bit. It's kind of like a audio cinematic horror movie of her listening to a podcast.
Oh, sure. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm curious. It's caught my attention. That Breadwinner movie seems like we're going back to kind of early 2000s comedy. It seems like it's going to be kind of funny, maybe. Who knows? Another like Cheaper by the Dozen type movie. Could be awful. Could be fun.
Did you guys see the trailer for the movie Hoppers? That's that little animated movie with the beaver.
Yeah, I didn't see.
I think that looks.
I saw the trailer, but I know what you're talking about.
I think we missed the biggest movie of the year, Devil Wears Prada 2.
Oh yeah.
The Michael Jackson movie, Michael's coming out.
Dune Part 3. I was a big fan of the first two. The new Hunger Games movie.
I have only watched the first Hunger Games.
Oh, how did I forget about Disclosure Day? Steven Spielberg's new movie. The alien invasion one?
No, but I haven't heard of it, but I'll watch it with you.
Yeah.
We've got Supergirl, we've got Toy Story 5. I don't know. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, no, 5.
No, 5, yeah, 5.
Yeah.
There's too many.
Okay,
at this point.
in all fairness, on IMDb it says Toy Story 5 coming soon. Yeah, it is Toy Story 5.
Yeah.
We said
you were right.
No, you said Toy Story 6.
Yeah, Justin did it, and then I said no, it's Toy Story 5.
Oh, okay. I was reading, so I got very confused for a second, and I never mind, cut it. Yeah. Good movies coming.
Yeah.
Can that? I'm hoping that's my worst of the year.
Fuck yeah.
Well, we're at an hour and 15 minutes.
Well, crap. All right, I think it's time to end it. In the comments below, tell us what your favorite movies and least favorite movies of this year were. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, because we're running low on funds, kids. We can't continue for much longer. Justin's medical bills are getting out of control. And if this man continues... Yeah, if this man has to continue being destroyed for the sake of this podcast, you need to start supporting him.
I'm going to look like Johnny Knoxville by the end of this year.
I can see it.
Get in there.
Well, like Tyler said, because, Tyler's a teacher, so students don't usually listen to their teachers. I will say, please like and subscribe. For every like and subscribe, I'll sign an autograph and send it with Tyler to school. Please tell your friends.
I did tell kids if they got a 5 on the AP exam, they could record a message and we'll play it on the podcast.
Oh, bet, yeah. No,
There
for
you
sure.
go.
Yeah. But you have to
That goes
prove
out for
that
any
you
student.
you have to prove that you subscribe to the channel.
Yeah.
Scratch
I can
that.
prove that they got a 5 too. I get all their results. So
There you go.
I'm
Share
down
with
for it.
friends.
I'm down for it. Yeah, they can record a message, we'll play it, and we'll figure out other stuff.
all right. Well, so long.
See you
Farewell.
guys next week for Iron Lung. Or who knows? Who knows when this is coming out? I could get sick again. We could wait another 6 weeks. See you guys soon.
Great.
Bye.